back, this is Scuba with more Let's Play Dragon Quest. I'm joined, as always, by our hero, Silva. When we last left off, we were in the town of Remuldar, here in the southern continent. We just got access to magic keys, and I was level 9. Now I'm level 11. I do have access to a new spell that they will not show here. I got access to the Stop spell, which casts Stop. Always useful. I have purchased 6 magic keys, which isn't a magic number other than the fact that that's as many as they'll let me have at any time. So I have 6. I also have purchased that steel sword here in town. It is actually worthwhile in order for me to get that. So now that we have the magic keys, let's start opening some of these magic doors. There's 2 right here. That sounds very nice to me right now. You are hiding behind the door. You must be important. When rain and sun meet, a rainbow bridge will be made. That's an ancient legend passed down here in Alefgard. If Alefgard is actually Norse, it is over my head. I don't know nearly enough about Norse mythology. I really should. Also, I heard a story that the Stones of Sunlight sleep within Radatoum Castle. That sounds interesting, but we don't really know what that means. Let's head over here, use another magic key, and now we have access to the treasure chest with the Nut of Life. That's the Nut of Life. I don't think I even need to make the joke. I've decided that I'm just going to use these on screen. I don't have a problem doing that. I thought about trying to make this, you know, kind of the best possible run, but really, let's just do it normally. You get the Nut of Life, you use it. Max HP up by 5. I believe it goes up to 6, so I am happy with that. The defense one, I got 4. Speaking of which, let's take a look at our stats. I won't have the maximum HP that I should. I swear the Nut of Life... Yeah, there we go. Max HP on the right. I'm looking at the HP on the left going, what the hell? I just increased that. Yeah. Those are my stats for now. As you can see, we're climbing the ranks. I still have quite a bit of money, but we're just gonna head out. I'm going to head back to Radatoum Castle off screen. Pretty much that's north and then west. I think you guys should be able to follow. There's not very much to this world map, and we're pretty much over leveled for everything on that side of that continent, I guess I should say. Anyway, so I'll just meet you back at the castle. Back at Radatoum Castle, did not get a level up along the way. I could try to go through Radatoum Castle and use all the magic keys, but I'm going to avoid that just for now, and we are going to head for our next destination, which is back to the west. I have saved once I was there. What we need to do is actually find a way around these mountains right here. So what we need to do is actually head up and to the west. Now, you could go all the way back to the town of Garai, but there's really no reason for you to do that. You can easily just bank across right here, taking on very, very easy enemies. I did use the trick so I didn't have to waste, I think it was 3 gold, 6 gold, something ridiculously small. But here is the bridge that we are looking for. Here we are going to find a little bit tougher enemies here in this forest, but still nothing too bad. Here we can find the bridge, and we need to head south. We have made it around the mountains to the east, the large body of water here. Giant scorpions I can actually one-shot with a regular attack now. I don't even need to use the fireball spell. Very, very nice. What we are looking for is actually a cave. Now, I said before that Remuldar was probably the first location that you had to go to, the first required location. I was wrong. You don't actually need to go there. There's so much of this game that you could skip if you so wanted to, but it would require a lot of level grinding if you want to skip all this stuff. I'm doing a lot of level grinding, and I'm going to this stuff, so if you wanted to skip it, it's going to be a lot of level grinding now. As far as I know, this actually is the first required location. Let's head into the mountain cave. Now, what we need to do is use a torch, but I didn't bring one, so we're going to use the Radiant spell, which works just the same. I should have a ton of MP lasting over from this, so it shouldn't be an issue. What we need to do is take on the same enemies that we've been encountering before, which makes me think that I should have gone here before going to Remuldar, but I do like having the magic keys. There should be a treasure chest around here somewhere, but I'm never sure where it is in this one. This one's a little dodgy for me. So I will keep exploring until I find it. We already found one treasure, well, not one treasure chest. We already found one stairs leading down. That is actually the ones that we need to go to, I believe. But we are looking for the treasure chest. If the random encounters get just too much, I'll start cutting. But once again, they are just one slash and move on battles. So I usually don't feel bad about those. Those are usually not a problem. Yeah, just one and done. Always nice. Always nice. And then we can move on. But the encounter rate in here is surprisingly high, considering that I could go through entire cave systems before without a single encounter. Having this battle rate is somewhat unnerving. What you actually need to do if you're trying to get out of here is south, east, south, west, north. I'll show you. Pretty much southeast, and then you see these stairs? That means you've gone too far. So you need to head to the west here. Those stairs only lead to a dead end. But I am, once again, trying to find a gold. Well, there should be treasure chests in here. And it should be shiny and gold for me. Just, there it is. There it is. I knew it was hiding somewhere. Oh, terrific move, which is what they call a critical hit. And it should double my damage, which is always nice to see. Here's the treasure chest. They really do not want me to get it. I guess you should level up so that you can take out these guys fairly easily. There's not that much of a grind because the battles are so quick. 346 gold in that treasure chest. I am very happy about that. So we are ready to move on. Let's head around this way. This is the way that you actually need to go if you are looking to move on to the next floor. And this cave isn't too difficult, so I don't mind getting lost a little bit, but if you are looking, actually I think I need to go south here. It is a long, like, wait, we both missed? What the hell? That is weird. It is kind of one of those mazes where you have to take the longest path possible. That is clearly not the lie. It is one of those mazes where it seems like you have to take the longest path possible if you want to get out. That I usually don't like those kinds of mazes. Just, oh, parkour over the fence. Why not? Why can't you let me do that? Why can't I go around the outside? Just never seems to work that way. And it looks like my radiant spell is starting to fade here, because it looks like the circle went a little bit smaller. It definitely looks that way. But this should be the way forward. Always nice to see me getting more experience, but still no level up. I still have a long ways to go, to be honest with you. I checked with the king, and I think he said somewhere near 1,000 experience, and we haven't gotten anywhere near that. Okay, here. There's going to be a lot of treasure chests, so I'm going to be doing a lot of exploring here. Once again, if you are probably around level 9 or 10, that's when you can start one-shotting these guys. It shouldn't be that big of an issue to go through this dungeon, even if you do get lost. As long as you can continue to one-shot these guys, it really shouldn't be an issue. Here we find a treasure chest with 676 gold. I will take that any day. If you do have trouble though, and we have a new enemy, so let's see what I can do against this guy. Can I one-shot the Drachima? 24 damage and down he goes. 20 experience, 25 gold. So he's actually still weaker than the last enemies that we fought, so I guess you were definitely supposed to come here before Muldar, but I like having the magic keys. I gotta want to get them as soon as possible. And we can get a torch out of this. Useless torch, but I'll take a torch. I'll take anything you are willing to give me, game. You're not very kind with your items. Usually. Another wizard. Can I one-shot the wizard? I still can one-shot the wizard. Just, wow. I'm amazed, honestly, at how much I'm able to one-shot in this game. I see lit torches. That is usually not a good sign. But let's see if we can find a way in there. That does look like a place that I want to go. Damn it, 8 damage. How dare you, sir? How dare you? You are not allowed to hit the hero, Silva. I'm too powerful for you. Looks like, oh, there's something important in there, but I want to head over here first. I think this guy is two-shotting no matter what I do. I might cut the wizards out. Yeah, from now on I'll cut wizards out because they do take 2 turns instead of just the 1. And in here, in the magic treasure chest, we get the iron shield. Now, unfortunately, with this kind of stuff, you kind of have to check. So I have the leather shield, so I assume it's going to be better. My defense right now is 47. Let's go ahead and check. Yes, that. And then we can go up there to 53. Luckily, they do tell me in this version again. They don't always do that. Nope. There. Yes. End. Okay, so defense is up. Apparently, iron shields are just that awesome, and my that's too small for me. I can deal with a lot, but that's a little small for me.